Hey everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show.
I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm the chili sipping. Observating, I'm the referee. I'm allergic to them. See the liar from afar. See I pull up with a man. Protect myself from wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy. Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a scene of light. Deep in the cold I was really outside. Lord told me read so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can be visions for life. Organically I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That's chocolate or body. Darling if you know up. You cannot get jiggy. Allergy, 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 allergy,
The Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Philadelphia Phillies, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because these guys have already got the building blocks in place. And you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
And now,
opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starting pitcher, Mitchell Parker.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Ready to go? Here's Trey Turner. And that is out of play. Ball one there.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
And he held back, according to Ricky Halladay. And a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Brandon Marsh now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Bryce Harper can't hold up, and that's a strike. Ground ball left side, could be two. And he can't come up with it. No throw, safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Kyle
I think he
Schwarber.
just rushed that one. Great chance to turn two. And as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
Kyle Schwarber in the box now. Takes strike one.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
All loaded up here on opening day.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Golden opportunity right here. And downstairs.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The pitch. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swings through that one for strike two.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Bases loaded, one away. Here in game one of this 3-game set. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Alec Bohm, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is down low. 2 balls, no strikes.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That's in there, and a count 2-1. On the ground, right side. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Phillies leave them loaded, and now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Washington, D.C., and on the hill in this one, Zach Wheeler. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out.
And that one almost got him. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that's a foul ball. And that skips in the dirt.
Ball 3.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Now here is Jacob Young. Pitches in there. Strike 1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
This one popped up. Sosa right there to make the grab. And there's one away. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. On the ground right side. 4, 6.
That's an out.
And they'll just get the 1.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
C.J. Abrams in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Nationals lead 1. We played an inning. Back here in Nationals Park. All set for the start of the inning. JT Realmuto steps in. Parker back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Realmuto, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2010. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Ball, that's outside.
Next pitch just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Towards first. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd.
Batting 9th, the designated hitter, Weston Wilson.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the Phillies DH, Weston Wilson. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
The count.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. So no. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the ground right side, and foul ball.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Line drive. Marsh makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And the batter now, Stone Garrett. A little out front there as he swings through it. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
Got him swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Definitely a strikeout situation right there, and he got it. You do not want him to put the ball in play and want to strand that runner at third. Now all he needs is one more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time since now they're 2 outs.
Garcia at third with 2 away. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. He pulls into second as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one hops the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 2-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Cut on and lifted in the air, Castellanos. And the inning is over. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Comes up empty.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
So Trey goes down on strikes.
But take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the third. So they make short work of him there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 2 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Center fielder, Jacob Young.
Splits the plate, 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Foul ball there. 0-2 now. In the air, right field. Castellanos in position, reaches for it, but it's foul. Swing and a miss. Wheeler gets the strikeout.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter. And when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought it was a pretty good pitch to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
One out, bases empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Not close with that one. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's got a double. Throws it away. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
That's out to center field. Marsh moves under it. Drops into the glove. And that is the inning. So 1 left for Washington. They're up 2-0. New inning getting started. And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true.
Ball 4, take your base. Out, 3. Out, 3. 3. Out, ball 4, take your base. Out.
Number 68 gets the call from the pen. On for his Major League debut and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away. Weston Wilson getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing. Went around. And that is strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
No ball,
Bases
2
empty,
strikes.
1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Get him straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Turner stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Ahmed Rosario.
Designated hitter.
Ross back to work.
Rosario.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Nationals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Young now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. On the ground to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. First offering, and it just misses. And that drops in for a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that keeps the inning going.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Abrams, the next to hit, takes ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our
survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah. The making of the mob, the changing of the guard, an angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb. The big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerge over the odds. The victorious odds, the talented Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder. If it's blood in the water, no stopping and top shotter. I drop multiple arms like candelabras on a mission. I'm chasing chicken like a chupacabra. Salute your father, I'm headed back to Wakanda after the drama. Rappers get better back to the trauma. To the lion separated from the pride. I rule Zion, I am the most hated one alive. Was fired, another one. I represent the unwanted, undesired. Wash my hands of it all, then raise one and testify. The lyrical, I'm guilty but justified.
I started in the streets when I was 9. When I started running around at 9, I knew what I was gonna do when I was 10.
Trust the vibe when it's the fly sinister.